Hello, my very most beautiful Cancers. How is everyone? I hope you guys are all doing amazing. So, my lovelies, we are going to be doing your December weekly reading. It is a general reading, and it may not be able to resonate for all of you. So, if you guys want something that is meant for your exact energy, then I do have personals open. And everything that you guys will need to know, whether it's about this reading or about scheduling your personals, all of that is in the description box below for you. So archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors, please deliver clear messages with a very clear understanding for my most beautiful Cancers, please. May the messages that need to be heard the very most please come through, and may they please find those who need to hear it. Please show me Cancer's energy, a very clear message with a very clear understanding. All right, my loves, let's take a look and see what we've got going on for you. Alright, so we have the Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck. You have quite a bit of stuff going on back here. It does kind of look like there's a lot going on this week. You have the Three of Cups, so I definitely feel like there's some kind of reunion, some kind of coming together, maybe a date, something of that nature. We're going to clarify and take a look in a moment. But I feel like there was something here that maybe you weren't sure if it was going to work out, or maybe it didn't work out in the past. This definitely could be a past person that you're, trying to have a reunion with here with that Three of Cups, because we do have the Six of Cups and the Six of Swords. So I do feel like the Six of Swords in reverse, there's some hesitation, or there's some doubts. Maybe you guys are wondering, like, can we make this work? If we come back together, is this something that can be successful this time? Can we overcome whatever kept us apart before? Really thinking about the past heavy with this energy. Got the Magician, but still pretty determined to make this happen. Still really want this. The Hermit in the reverse. So coming out of a period of silence, or a period of no communication for most of you, I really feel like that's the case here. So I feel like that's what's going on. There's definitely a this energy of coming out of something. So breaking the silence, coming out of a period of silence, to have some kind of reunion here, really wanting to make this happen on your end, at least. Absolutely. With the Magician, trying to make this happen. This could have been something you guys have been trying to manifest for quite some time with that energy. But there's still a little bit of doubts and stuff, whether it's going to work, whether it can be successful. Maybe you're just not feeling the most confident. That could even just be a little anxiety or a little bit of nerves. We'll have to see. Maybe it's been a while since this person has seen you, or you've seen them, and there could just be a little bit of anxiety surrounding the situation. But we're going to take a look and see what's going on down here. We got the Six of Swords in your headspace. So there's a part of you that's like, okay, whatever conflict, whatever there was going on, we can get through that. We can overcome that. I'm not worried about it. In your headspace, I really like where you're at. It's wanting to take you guys from where you're at, which is either a period of no communication or a period of conflict, and move into a smoother, more gentle space, okay? So that's what I'm seeing. In your headspace, you have a really good mindset, a really good attitude, okay? But in the heart space, there's a little bit of a lack of patience going on, I feel. And just a little bit of doubts as to whether something can get brought back into balance, something can get healed, and being a little bit impatient, whether it's impatient for the reunion or whatever it is, okay? That's kind of the energy that I'm feeling, but you're still trying to keep it positive, trying to keep a good mindset, okay? Your true intention, we have the Two of Pentacles. So, the Two of Pentacles is Jupiter and in Capricorn. That's the energy of, that's the planetary, and the zodiac signs that are tied to the Two of Pentacles. Jupiter is a planet of good luck and expansion. And to me, this is saying that, I don't always get this with the Two of Pentacles, but it is kind of what I'm feeling. You want to expand, you want to grow with this person. This can be trying to bring things back into balance. The Temperance is a card of, balance as well, but it is also a card of like spiritual alchemy, okay? It is like the alchemical process of, turning one from the other. So I do feel like that is what your biggest energy is going on here, wanting to grow and expand with this person, with that Jupiter energy coming in. And then with the Sagittarius energy here with this Temperance card, it's the alchemical process. You want to take from where you guys have been, the conflict, the no communication, and transform it into something beautiful, to expand it, to grow it. I really like this energy right next to each other, but you could be having some doubts, or you could be not sure how to do that with it showing up in the reverse. Okay, not sure how to transform it, not sure how to get there, but I do really like the energy. I do feel like overall, even though you may be having some doubts or some things you're not sure about, or if you could be feeling a little bit impatient, waiting for things to get off the ground, waiting to see if things are going to work, with that energy, I still feel like you're keeping it pretty positive, and I really like that. Your potential action, we do have the Emperor here, so that's nice. Just trying to stay in control of this situation, control over yourself, keep yourself in check, keep your emotions in check. I do like this. This is really nice. So let's take a look. We're going to grab another deck, and we're going to take a look and see what your person's energy is towards you. Ooh, so the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Swords both fell out, so definitely somebody that you've had an ending with. I definitely feel like this is a past person here that we're dealing with. Tell me about this. What is their energy towards Cancer? What is their energy towards Cancer, please? What is their energy towards Cancer? We have the Star card. Beautiful. What a beautiful start. Ten of Swords came out again. Justice in the reverse. And the Knight of Pentacles. Five of Cups in the reverse. Page of Pentacles. So I do feel like this person... All right, so I'm just going to say this. Let me take a look at this real quick. I do feel like there's a part of this person that is definitely happy to be back into contact with you, or happy to hear from you, or, if they reach out to you, there's a little bit of a weight lifted off their shoulder with the Five of Cups in reverse, just to kind of be back in your guys' energy. The Page of Pentacles, there is an offer here, okay, or they still see the potential here, I should say, but there's something here where they're not sure about, they're still not trying to take it to the long term. They're not trying to get super serious right away. So they have the King of Pentacles in the reverse. So wanting to keep it at more of like a light page energy instead of, the full-on king right now. And it probably could be just because you guys are just coming back into alignment with each other. And that could be one of the reasons why you're feeling impatient. Maybe this person isn't expressing the way that you want them to, or isn't, ready to move forward in the way that you want them to. It does look like there's a lot of conflict going on within this person. They have the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands. So I do feel like there's a lot going on with this person. They also have the Eight of Swords, which is telling me that, they're really in their head. There's a little bit of confliction. I do feel like they still are happy that you guys are talking again, that you guys are, back into communication or whatever this may be. But they're still not wanting to go full all in right this second. There's still a lot that's going on in their mind. I do feel like the Sun in reverse, they could be dealing with a little bit of depression, or have been dealing with something, that's making them very unhappy. It could be, outside of this connection. It doesn't have to be within the connection. But I do feel like there's an edge of unhappiness here within this person. The Six of Wands in the reverse. There's also a part of them that could doubt whether this, you guys can make this successful again. The Strength card in the reverse. I do feel like this person is dealing with some things outside of the connection, because I do feel like they're feeling a little bit like they just don't have it in them right this second. It's kind of what it feels like. But we do have the Seven of Swords here as well too. That could be either a protective energy, it can be like a self-sabotaging or a protecting energy. In the traditional deck, he is stealing the Seven Swords from the enemy army so they can't use them against him. So this person could be, being a little bit more on the defense, or trying to not let anybody hurt them, or it can be something else. We're gonna have to take a look and see what's going on with that energy in a minute. But in the headspace, they have the Star card. So this is a wish fulfillment. This is wanting, thinking about wanting to heal this, thinking that this is a dream come true. So, there is some positive aspects here. But in the heart space, they still have the Ten of Swords. So your ending is, weighing on them. So whatever, maybe it was why things ended or how things ended, that's still just really sitting heavy on their heart at this time. This is something I want to take a look at, though. We have the Justice in the reverse for their true intention. And it normally wouldn't bother me so much on its own. But with the Seven of Swords being there, it does kind of bother me a little bit. There could be something that they're not telling you the whole truth about, whether it's about the ending, maybe that's what's weighing on them, why it's hitting them so hard, or something that's happened since you guys have been separated, something like that. We're going to need to take a look at the Knight of Pentacles for their action, though. So that is a slow movement, but it is movement, okay? And we are going from the Page to the Knight. So I do feel like things will progress with this person, but they may do it very, very slowly, okay? But there still is the progression energy going from the Page to the Knight. But I do want to clarify a little bit of this. I feel like your energy is pretty I don't really need to clarify that. It looks pretty clear to me. But I do want to clarify their energy. Not all of it, but some of it. Tell me about this Ten of Swords energy. What is the Ten of Swords about? Why is the Ten of Swords here in the heart space? The King of Swords. It wanted to come out in the reverse. Either way, I do feel like it's kind of both energies that I'm feeling from it. So I do feel like there is something that this person is holding back. I don't necessarily want to say that they're full out lying. But I feel like they could be holding something back. What is that? Lying by omission. You know, not telling you something that they know that you would want to know, or that, you know, you have the right to know. You know, that is still it's still an edge of lying. So it is coming across. I feel like that's what the Seven of Swords energy is about. The King of Swords in the reverse can talk about, you know, speaking in half truths. So I feel like there's something that they're not fully telling you, or telling you the truth about, something like that here. But with the King, with it wanting to come out in the upright too, you know, I'm kind of feeling both energies. I do feel like they're trying to figure out a way to tell you the truth, to express that to you. I don't feel like they want to keeping it from you, but I feel like they're trying to work themselves up to that. We're going to have to, I'm going to get another card for that. Tell me more about this Ten of Swords, King of Swords energy. Tell me about the Ten of Swords, King of Swords energy, please. The Judgment, because they do want this to work. So I do feel like they have made up their mind to tell you the truth with that King of Swords, because the King of Swords is very, you know, he's the only court card, honestly, that faces you head on, which does speak about being very, you know, forthcoming and honest. So I do feel like this person does, because you guys are trying to reconcile, because you guys are trying to make this work. They don't want to, like, say, built on a lie. So I do feel like this person has made the decision with the Judgment card to express this to you. I feel like they're just more trying to figure out how to do that at this point. So there's something that this person has been holding back. Tell me about the Justice in the reverse. Tell me about the Justice in the reverse. The Nine of Cups in the reverse. So they're not happy. They're not happy with keeping this from you. Okay, with this showing up in the reverse. The Justice card can also be a truth being revealed. So I do feel like they're not happy with it, keeping it to themselves. They're not satisfied. That's one of the things that could be keeping them on edge, or keeping them from, you know, going all in further too at this time, is because I do feel like there's either some kind of truth about your ending, the way that things ended, or why things ended, or something that's happened since the ending that, you know, is what they're hesitant to tell you or open up to you about. I do feel like they've decided that they're going to, they just haven't done it yet. It also kind of feels like to me that that's really weighing on them. They don't want it to be like that. They don't want to keep it from you. Yeah, the High Priestess. They don't want to have this secret in between the two of you. Tell me about this Knight of Pentacles. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here? The Strength card. And the Hierophant. So I do feel like you will get there, okay? I just feel like it's going to be a little bit slowly. This could end up leading to marriage with the Hierophant being here. Got the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. It just may not get there right away. And I do feel like this person has decided that they do want to be honest with you about whatever it is that whatever it is that they've been keeping to themselves. I just feel like they haven't quite done it yet, but I feel like they have made the decision to do that. So that is what I'm seeing for you, my loves. We're going to get you some confirmation, clarification, and some advice. Archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors, what confirmation, clarification, or advice do we have for my very most beautiful Cancers? What confirmation, clarification, or advice do we have for my very most beautiful Cancers? Ooh, that is way entirely too many. Confirmation, clarification, or advice, please. Confirmation, clarification, or advice. All right. So at the bottom of the deck, we have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So stay positive, okay? Keep positive thoughts. You have a pretty good mindset up here. A little bit of doubts, a little bit of impatience, but for the most part, a pretty good mindset, Cancer. So keep that going, okay? That's going to be really important for you guys. We have separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon, and pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So there's definitely something going on with your person. I feel like a part of you could know that. But I would be careful not to push. I would also be careful, you know, just listen to your intuition and trust yourself with this energy, because if there is something that they're keeping from you, something that they haven't told you and you haven't already, you know, started to pick up on that energy, you know, just be cautious, okay? Just pay attention for the signs and, you know, really listen to what this person is telling you here. The separation card, you know, that could say that there is a separation coming, but it can also just be that confirmation that you guys are just coming out of a separation. And, you know, for some of you guys, it could have been for quite some time. There is going to be some things that come up that you both need to deal with. It's not, reconciliations are not, you know, rainbows and butterflies. There's an aspect that is really beautiful to them, but sometimes we want them so bad that, but we can forget how much work they can be. They take a lot of patience, a lot of understanding. They take a lot of compassion. They take a lot of letting go, okay? They take a lot of coming together and trying not to bring everything from the first time into the second time, or getting upset about things that have happened during the separation. They are a lot of work, okay? And that's something that I feel like you guys are going to be seeing here. So my loves, I'm going to be praying for you, and if this resonates, please let me know in the comments down below. And if it doesn't, check out your other sign placements. Sometimes your moon rising and Venus can resonate more than your sun sign does. And if you like the way that I read, please like, share, and subscribe. If you hit the notification bell, then when we do our monthlies, mid-monthlies, weeklies, and bonuses, you guys can be notified and you can go check them out. But most importantly, if you want personal prayers for any reason at all, you guys can just put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below, and I will go through and pray for you. So I am sending so much love and light. Until next time.